Hey, hey. So we are live on a Sunday morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Coast time. And it is good to be here. Had a good week. Got a few things done. We did not get a video out. There's going to be one coming out right after this stream today. So we'll hang around and see if anybody shows up. Right now we're just talking to a blank screen, and that's absolutely fine. This is always just a experiment anyway. Frank, how are you this morning? Ben Toombs, it's been a while, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you guys. Oh. Oh, good morning, good morning. So, just sitting here having a good conversation with myself. Leon, how you doing? Steven, it's good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by, guys. I really appreciate it. Trying to get the little channel up and running again and get our name back out there and see what happens. And it looks like we haven't been totally forgotten. So that's good, that's good. Richard, good morning. Good morning, sir. I need to adjust something here so I wonder if I can move this up so I can see up here a little bit more. This big screen camera over it and everything's like a mile apart. Ooh. Better now, the better version of Yamas. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see, we got this big yellow thing up here again that says, your stream sucks. What does this thing say? Please use keyframe frequency. I don't know what any of that stuff means. It says it wants to open a widget. You guys still see me and hear me and all that good stuff? If you can, I'm good. If not, let me know. Yeah, let me know if you can't see me or hear me. Let me see. No data. There we go. Let's see what that does. Did we freeze? Are we stuck? Says you good. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate this. This is a kick for me. I don't get out much anymore. Get to hang around the shop. So being filled out all my retirement paperwork, all that stuff, and being sort of on the edge of that retired thing is a little bit weird. So you guys are like keeping me from going absolutely insane. Excuse me while I readjust my seat here. Oh, it's all good, says Richard Bryant. Stephen Parsons says no. Not sure what that means. No. Stephen, is there something up? Let me know. Mountain Home Forge. You know what I'm going to do? I have a setting over here that I can adjust. It's going to make this a little bit easier for everybody involved. We're going to go over here. We're going to mess with the computer for a second, so ignore me while I'm fixing stuff. All right, there we go. So we can turn that off. And then we can move way over here. Nice. Right on. I think I did it. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Ask if the video had frozen. You said no. Thanks. I appreciate that. I got to figure out what these little crown things in here mean. There's a little crown thing with a number 231 behind it. I have no idea what any of that means. It's been so long since I've done this that it's a little bit foreign to me these days. But that's all good. So, in the world of blacksmithing, you guys fill me in on what you're doing. Anybody been out in their shop? Anybody been building anything? You been doing anything? I have been, like I said, out a little bit. Haven't been super connected. I've been watching a lot of videos recently, but Ben, what projects do I have plans on doing? I have a couple of things coming up. Greg, hey, good morning to you. I missed you guys too, man. Ben was just asking what projects do I have upcoming. I've got some small projects upcoming because of the recovery process, all that kind of thing. But and they're on this bench right here behind me. I'm working on some stuff over there, but I do have a project going with some black sand, which is going to be a forging project. I've got a lot of casting stuff. I think I mentioned this last time, and that's a video that's coming out. I'm going to post that video right after we're done here today, and it has a lot to do with, I don't know if you guys can see this stuff or not, but there's several things that have been cast, and a lot of those items have been cast using 3D printed molding, replicating antiques, that kind of stuff. So there's going to be some casting in the future, and there's also going to be some forging, but I think the next video I've got going is on some alcohol burners that I need to build. So we're going to get that going. Recovery? Yeah, so Greg's asking recovery, question mark. So it's not really a recovery. It's kind of I don't really know how to explain it. Bottom line is I have something called myasthenia gravis, and it attacks your muscles. It blocks the signal from your nerves that go to your muscles to make them work, and mine's affecting my eyes and my neck a little bit. That's why I keep leaning back against this chair. It's kind of helped me out. Anyway, I can do my normal stuff. I just have to take steps to kind of mitigate some of the stuff while I'm working, that kind of thing. So life is much slower for me, and it has caused me to retire 3 months early. So, but that, it's all good. It hasn't got my spirits down or anything. But this is one of those things that has no cure. So it's, they have meds that can kind of put it off a little bit, which is fine. But they do terrible things to your body. It's been all boat race stuff for Ben Toombs, changing your reverse bucket to a full pedal instead of a handle. Can't reach. If you know, you know. Yep. Wow. Boat race stuff. I knew that you did that, but I didn't know how deep you were into that stuff. Sounds like you're full on with that. That's kind of cool, man. You ever post any videos about it? Greg, yeah, I'm going to be okay. I'm not one to let things get me down. It's not in me to stop. So the only reason I've stopped up until this point simply was to try to gather all of my tools into my abilities and into one lump here, get everything sorted out and be able to move forward. So, and what that looks like. And for me, it looks like I have to keep working. I have to keep moving. I can't stop. That's not me, like I said. But, yeah, so with a few modifications in the shop, and, it doesn't affect my walking or hammering or any of that stuff. It's just my eyes. It's unpredictable as when they're going to close on me, and I won't be able to see something. So, little helpers in the shop and stuff like that, I'm good. But, yeah, it was time for me to climb out of the shadows and let the world know what was going on, come back, do a little bit of this, that, and other thing. So Yeah, going to be putting out quite a few videos. I've got some crossover stuff. It's not really crossover stuff. The equipment is crossover with like prospecting, mining, community type stuff. Got some 3D printer type stuff. I've got, I don't know, 10 or 12 of those here in the shop that I do a lot of work with. So probably see some 3D printer videos, things like that. Hopefully this will be, yes. I'm going to be doing this on Sundays. If you guys think it would be better at like 7 o'clock rather than, so I'm on the Pacific Coast. So 6 a.m. is fine with me. 7 a.m. is fine with me. I don't really know, where folks are at. But if 6 a.m. my time is good with you guys, wherever you're at in the world. Exactly, Ben. You move or lose it, buddy. You keep going. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing Sundays. It gives me something to look forward to every week. In between my projects, this last week I had a little bit of trouble here and there, a lot of appointments, so I didn't get done what I wanted to. But that's part of it. You have to be patient. You have to do what you have to do. And you guys will see me doing stuff like wearing my hat backwards. This kind of helps hold my eyes open so I can read this thing. I wear different glasses of all sorts depending on lighting conditions. And some of them are a little bit goofy, but like these guys, they keep the glare down on the screen sometimes depending on what I'm doing on my computer. So they look very, very cool. Just saying. But usually reading glasses or protective glasses when I'm in the shop, that kind of thing. Oh, excuse me. Coffee. I need coffee. Coffee is good. Coffee keeps me going. Oh. So, if there's anybody out there that's got any questions, what's going on, any of that stuff, you can let me know. And I am more than happy to, let's see. And I think, honestly, this puts people off a little bit. And I'm not sure. But so I do my best to mitigate it while I'm on camera or filming or whatever. Never wanted to make anybody feel uncomfortable. But hey, it is what it is, and I am who I am. So I feel a little bit like Popeye. Well, I'm sorry. I'll be there every Sunday. I appreciate it, man. Oh, let's see. Richard, also working on a tabletop power hammer. Just something I thought of in my head. Time is great for me. Yeah, this is, so this time is going to be a thing. And hopefully my situation will improve so we can do a little bit more stuff. It should. And I will be here. If you guys want to keep doing this, I love this stuff. This is kind of my thing. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, the viewership, I'm sure, is not going to be terribly great, and that is fine. I've got you guys who are my diehards, and I love you guys for that. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. I'm curious about your tabletop power hammer. That's something that I would love to see. Yamez is actually, well, parts of them are in the trunk. The other parts I've got buried already. But yeah, it's that's pretty good. Ben, you're always good for a laugh, buddy. Oh my goodness. Oh, anyway, so let me see. Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out this whole, so it's been, I don't know, what, 3 years, 4 years since, I think it's been about 4 years since I put out any live stream stuff. And I'm going to change this over here. This is driving me crazy. There we go. Anyway, it's been about 4 years since I did any live stream stuff, and all of this has changed. All of the programming, the little buttons you push here and there. Chat's pretty much in the same spot. It looks a little bit different. I'm not sure why, but it's all good. Oh my goodness. We'll get used to this and we'll figure it out. Roy, Grayson Fireworks. Howdy, howdy, my friend. How are you? How are you? So you and I haven't spoken in quite some time. I have viewed a couple of your live streams and I've been able to comment a little bit, but it's been a little bit weird. And I was just catching these guys up on what's going on with me. I'm sure that you probably have heard, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Yes, maybe you did. I don't know. Anyway, I've got a little neuro disease called myasthenia gravis. It keeps me from doing certain things, but it affects my eyes mostly. It makes them close whenever they want to. So this is what's kept me down for quite some time, and they're giving me all kinds of weird drugs to try to make it better. the dirty guys. They gave me something called prednisone, and normally you take, a little bit of this stuff for a short period of time to knock out colds and stuff like that. I don't know what it's for, but they were giving me like 8 times as much as you're supposed to have on a daily basis for 6 months. And I got to tell you what, I'm still trying to get rid of the weight. I put on 60 pounds in about, I don't know, it was about 90 days, something like that. And I told him I got to get off this drug. It wasn't helping me anyway. And holy moly, it's good to see you too, Roy. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. I do. Especially on a Sunday morning. What time is it where you're at? You're on the East Coast. Well, close to the East Coast. I don't know what time zone you're in. So you're 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock? Something like that? 10 o'clock? I don't know. No drinking for Ben. That's right. You guys are awesome. So, anyway, there was something I was going to ask you, Roy, and I can't remember. It was about your last live stream. You guys were doing, the last one I caught anyway, may have been 2 live streams ago. You were doing something with your treadle hammer, your auto treadle hammer. And I think you were doing dishes, maybe, like a little dish. I can't remember, but I was going to ask you something about the hammer on the treadle hammer. Is that, yeah, that's what it was. Is that adaptable? Can you put a ball peen on that or a cross peen, or is it a regular hammerhead all the time? Just curious. Anyway. See if I can read some of these things down here. My eyes are failing me a little bit at the moment. I apologize, guys. And anyway, here we go. What do we got going? All right. Dad Rat's Forge. Hello. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. From the UK. What are you doing in the UK? They say something really nice like, man, they let anybody in that country, don't they? It's good to see you, man. I gotta get this thing out of my beard. Oh my goodness, my beard's getting so thin. I have the buckles right here on my other coveralls, my Carhartts, and my beard gets caught in them. I'm like pulling hairs out all the time. And it got so bad it started thinning out right down here in the middle. It's pulling out 12 hairs out a day. So I got rid of those Carhartts. I don't wear those no more. You can switch it out to any type of hammer you want. That makes that thing very, very versatile. That's that, and you can. I'm sure it's set up that you can use all the handheld or tongue-held tooling that you need as well. But that's a pretty versatile tool. I was looking really closely at that thing while you were doing that live stream, and it did some work very quickly. And the good thing was is you were sitting on a stool. I mean, life doesn't get much better than that, right? 66 years. I didn't know you lived over there. Why did I not know that? I thought you were East Coast. Holy. 66 years. So you were probably what? You were born over there. Huh. The things you learn. I had no idea. Wow, all these years. Still learning stuff about you guys. Oh, you're welcome, Roy. That you have got such a creative mind when it comes to engineering this stuff. I think it's so valuable to have someone like yourself in this community and promoting not only the products that you can supply to people at a reasonable price, but the inspiration for people to go out and do what they need to do if they have the ability to do that. Yeah, you're just a very valuable member to this thing, and I'm really glad that you've prospered the way you have. But you and Jess have poured your lives into this, and it's awesome. It's amazing to witness this and watch you guys evolve over the years. It's been really, really cool. Just kind of only just the other side of the pond. Okay. Oh, man. I have so much catching up to do. It's going to be a slow process, guys, but I got to tell you, I will slide back into normalcy at some point in my life. Listen, live. Long time no see. Me, you too. Oh, my goodness. So, let's see what we got going on over here. I... Actually, guys, am going to... You're welcome, Roy. You're a hell of a good guy. And I mean that in the kindest way. Anyway, I think that we're probably only going to do a half hour this morning. I need to correct this and get some meds in me, and I will make sure that we don't cut this thing short again in the future. But this morning, I think we might have to drag us up. Daniel. Drag us on, Gemini Ironworks. How are you, sir? It is really good to see you. Oh, and thank you for you've been commenting on videos and live streams, and you've been around, and you've always been there. You are very precious to this channel. Thank you for being here this morning. I really appreciate it. All right, watching from the start. Yes. You guys that have been around for a very long time, and the opportunity to have met you guys a lot of you guys at Quad State some time ago. You guys are some of the nearest and dearest people to my heart, to be honest with you. You're brothers in a like-minded state, which is awesome. I know. This community is so supportive. It's amazing. I hear about a lot of other communities out there on how do us old guys put this, the YouTubes, and how toxic they are, and I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that at all. I know, best family ever, right? You guys are awesome. I am going to have to cut this short today, guys. I am very sorry. Still getting used to all this, and I need to improve the quality of this stream because this yellow thing keeps popping up telling me my quality is poor. And there's something going on here with this. I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. I have no idea. Huh. I got some kind of a major error going on, it says, and I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. Anyway, I need to do a bunch of research. Richard always been here and will till you say no more. Great community for sure. Yes, it is. And you guys have, it's one of those things where you put yourself out there as much as you can. You try to support people as much as you can. And I truly believe that if you put good out into the universe, that good will return. And it has for me in abundance with folks like you. And it's amazing. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Just don't know what to say. But I am going to say this. It's time for me to shut this down right now. And I am going to be back here next Sunday. I'll be here at 6 a.m. Pacific, which is going to be, 10 o'clock East Coast. So figure out what time that is for you. And if you want to be here, I will be here. Anyway, thanks, guys. Appreciate you so much. And I will see you next time right here. We will... Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. We will talk very soon. Bye for now. Be safe. Bye-bye now. So I can figure out how to turn this thing off here. There's all these buttons and stuff.